Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is LC. I want to do something different to explain what stock analysis is. Instead of jumping into those typical definitions, I will define stock analysis as telling a story with numbers. To explain precisely what this means, we are going to go through an example of a movie. Any movie has protagonists, antagonists, conflict, struggle, and resolution. It is the same thing for stock analysis, except we are doing it in Excel or on a paper instead. Just like in movies, we have many of the same elements with stock analysis. The ultimate purpose and some of the specifics are different, but we still have the same basic elements. The protagonist, of course, is essential to any story. It is the main character we are following, the one who is going to change over time. Then, equally essential is the antagonist who prevents the hero from achieving his goals. So, with stock analysis, typically the protagonist is going to be the company that we are following. The antagonist will be the internal and external factors that drag down the company. The people who are saying that we are wrong about it or our own views on it are wrong. When the protagonist and the antagonist run into each other and then they get into a conflict. And often this is what we are sorting out when we are doing stock analysis. We are trying to figure out who is correct about this company or this opportunity. And then there is some type of struggle. The market or someone else thinks one way and we think another way. We want to quantify that through a stock analysis. We input our assumptions and they have their own assumptions too. We think ours are correct, and based on that we use a model to figure out what we should do, which side is right and which side is going to prevail in this conflict. Then finally at the end we have the resolution. So again, here very dramatic. We have a huge battle between antagonist and the protagonist, and then a bunch of our characters in the movie receiving awards at the end and saving the galaxy. There are movies the villain wins, or perhaps no one wins. We have full control of resolution in movies, but not in stock market. With stock analysis, it works a little bit differently here. And the resolution is not so much about the heroes prevailing in the end, but about which side was correct. With stock analysis, as opposed to storytelling, we are dealing with companies rather than people. We have been following a company in the stock market that we are thinking about investing in, and we do not know whether it is a good investment. We do not know whether the company's stock price will increase, but we can use stock analysis to go through the company's story and to quantify everything about it, then to make decision. As I said before, the resolution is one of those parts that is different when it comes to stock analysis versus telling a story, because here it is more about what we think versus what everyone else thinks. Another difference is usually there is a way to tell whether our view was correct in the end. It may not be immediately obvious. It may take a very long time to realize this. If we invest in a company and its share price rises to the amount that we predicted, then it seems like our view was correct in the end. And that will be the resolution there. We will never be able to get super specific because of the issue with predicting the future. But we will be able to get roughly right answers. We have to be really careful with this, because a lot of people jump in and they think that it is all about coming up with formulas. Often, as a result, they create very precise analysis, and they are also very wrong. Our goal in stock analysis is we always want to be thinking about how to get answers that are roughly right as opposed to ones that are precisely wrong. If you enjoyed the video, give me a like and share it out. If you didn't, a dislike. Subscribe for more, ring the bell, and I will see you in the next one.